talking about some of this stuff. He's got great, he and I talked we've been talking now for almost a month, communicating back and forth, and Kennedy has some unbelievable ideas on this stuff that you should absolutely be paying attention to tomorrow night, because he's going to share so much more information about the personality brand. There was someone all the way across the pond doing the same types of things that I was doing with branding and personality marketing, and when we came across each other, it was amazing, because it's like, wow, it's my brother from another country! Because we were thinking along the same lines. And there's room for everyone to think like this. Anybody and everybody can create social profiles, blogs, websites, and you can use personal branding to distinguish yourself from the masses of entertainers. The masses. Notice I said the masses of entertainers, because no matter if you've got 2 people in your market or 100 people in your market, you have got to stand out. And don't come up to me at the booth and say, Brad, what makes me stand out? I don't know you. Unless you work with me as a private coaching client, I don't know. And unless I've seen your show, I don't know what makes you stand out. But what I do know is you need to figure it out. And you need to get honest with yourself. And you need to say, me, this is what I'm good at. Because my customers tell me. Not because I tell me. My customers tell me. That's big. I don't tell you. You want to know what I'm good at? You can ask me that at my table, and I'll tell you what my customers tell me. That's what I know I'm good at, because that's my brand. So what are your customers telling you? That's the easiest place to write sales letters and sales materials from, is your customer testimonials, because they're going to tell you where the value is. John, you've got those papers back there, the testimonial sheets. I want you to pass those out, please.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. Testimonial sheets that you have in your hand. These are what people are saying about my house. These are the plug-and-play promo kits. You know, this is a promotional kit that's done all for you. You know, we're going to hire the graphic designer.
It's kind of my own version of it. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, although I have sold the Hummer card, I have sold, you know,
and what you get with it is you get, you know, the concept. I don't have my actual promo package. It's expensive to produce actual glossy folders. But you get the concept, which I talked about in the It Factor, by using glossy folder like this and putting your full color label. Again, you know, just a lot of people talk about the label. I really believe in this. Like Robert's done.
The magician at your service, of course. I have with me today what's known as the string of mystery. Now, this is a solid string. There's literally no trapdoors and no hidden gimmicks. But don't take my word for it. Do me one small favor and catch the string of mystery. Go ahead. But when it comes back, you're getting very smooth. And now that you're hypnotized, the illusion becomes that the ring is on the string, but that's just an illusion. Do me one small favor, Terry. You can hold on to the ring. Very nice job. It's I see the magician. How does he do it? Why does he do it? We're going to slide this ring back. So I'm going to find. But this one is known as solid. There's solid. I'll show you how that works. What you do is you slide the ring through when nobody's watching. Swiftly but secretly, you still the second one. Now I'm literally pulling 2 strings at the same time, but only until it gets stuck in the mouth. And to be sure, I'm pulling enough, throwing it back on, but you don't have to be fast. I'll show you what I mean. You wrap the ring inside once, inside twice. Early you hold the string, I hold the ring. Now that's just for safekeeping, and that's the string.
Kind of like what Brad was saying, all about creating value and making yourself stand out. These are some ways I make myself stand out. This is my Christmas backdrop. For some reason I don't have the actual picture, but I do have some of the other ones. That's not a Christmas backdrop. This one here. So I mean, when clients come in, that's about 10 feet tall by 20 feet wide. When clients see it, I've done it at shopping centers to make Santa Claus appear, corporate Christmas parties. When people walk in, this lets them know that I mean business. And a lot of times, Marty and I talked about when you walk in, like for some shows, they're kind of unsure about you at first, especially for birthday parties, and then you blow away at your show. This lets them know right away that I'm in business anytime I walk in. This huge thing is set up there, and they know that I'm good to go. And I really like using backdrops, just so many ways. It's so much easier to theme the shows, and it's just a way to make yourself appear more on the stage.
Just these fold up small?
Yeah, these just fit into the storage bin. So I mean, I don't even know.
These are not the screens that like.
No, these are not strings. These are hand brushed, airbrushed for me. So I get the design. Most of my graphic designer, I'll show you some that I did myself and how they turned out. Not as good, but yeah.
Is that canvas or not?
This is canvas, yes. And so I actually buy the canvas, and I have an airbrush person in my hometown. There's airbrush people all over, so just Google them, find them in their place. The canvas idea I got from Verizon Backdrop for like $279, and then they airbrush is for about $200, which is just unbelievably crazy how cheap it is. And I just give them exactly what I want, and it turns out just like that. That's exactly what it looks like. And I'm starting to use these just, I'll show you some of the, this is the band one. Can't see that clearly, it looks good. So this is Tim David's show. The band together, No Boys Allowed, that he has out here. And so a good shot of the backdrop. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. So I took the whole thing and I themed it construction-wise. You can see it's a brick thing.
Well, this is actually based on the It's a much cheaper version. Oh, no. Okay, see the version. Big difference. Yeah. So, excuse me. Let's try that.